Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel Glopen. Do you know which Chinese cities holds the most wealth? Generating over 5 trillion RMB GDP per year. That's equivalent to the GDP of some European countries even. Today, I'm going to break down the top 10 wealthiest cities in mainland China, according to the official statistics of full year 2024 and the first half of 2025. These cities are not just the cities with the highest GDP, they hold the secrets to how urban development works. Now stick with me for the next 10 minutes as we uncover these amazing mainland China cities. Let's start with number 10. Number 10, Nanjing. Nanjing's GDP hit 917.9 billion RMB in the first half of 2025, putting it on par with Hungary. This city, full of history, is shifting gears fast. While it still has a stronghold in manufacturing, Nanjing is pushing hard into emerging industries like smart manufacturing and new energy vehicles. With 53 universities and around 800,000 students, it's got one of the top talent pools in the country. The city's semiconductor and biopharma sectors are growing over 10% each year. But here's the catch. Nanjing has to keep an eye on Ningbo, which is rapidly gaining ground. If it wants to stay in the top 10, Nanjing needs to keep up the pace. Number 9, Wuhan. Wuhan is showing some serious momentum. With a GDP that's bigger than New Zealand's, known as the gateway of 9 provinces, it's a key player in the Yangtze River economic belt. Wuhan's industries like optical electronics, automotive, and biopharma are growing fast. It's home to Dongfeng Motor, one of China's top car makers, and its optoelectronic cluster is now worth over 1 trillion RMB. They produce more than 60% of China's optical fiber cables and a quarter of the world's total. Wuhan's been going full speed in new energy vehicles, and with its transformation into high-end manufacturing, it's solidifying its place as central China's leader. Number 8, Hangzhou. Hangzhou is not just famous for Westlake, it's a digital powerhouse with a GDP that rivals Greece. The city is home to Alibaba, China's wealthiest man Zhongshan, Geely, and NetEase. Hangzhou is making waves in e-commerce, cloud computing, big data, and AI. It's also the base for Unitree, one of the many tech giants driving the city's growth. With its stunning natural beauty and liberal business environment, Hangzhou is one of the hottest spots for private enterprises. Number 7, Chengdu. Chengdu, the king of Western China, has an economic scale that's close to Portugal's. Beyond pandas, this city has built a massive industrial base in electronics, manufacturing, and healthcare. Its electronics industry alone is worth over 1 trillion RMB. Chengdu's innovation hubs, like the Chengdu High-Tech Zone and Tianfu New Area, are attractive global R&D centers. As a global player in China's Western development strategy, Chengdu's international influence is also growing and is steadily working its way towards becoming a global city. Number 6, Suzhou. Suzhou is not just another city, it's China's strongest prefecture-level city. Its GDP is comparable to Finland's, and its growth rate of 6% is the fastest among the top 10. Suzhou's industrial output hits 4.7 trillion RMB, with more than half of that coming from high-tech industries. Cross-border e-commerce is also booming in the city, and Suzhou is home to major players like Ecovacs, the leader in home cleaning robots. It's also the manufacturing base of fashion giant Bolsiden. It's the only trillion-level city that isn't a provincial capital, and it's proof that Suzhou's manufacturing and foreign trade power is unstoppable. Plus, being close to Shanghai, Suzhou benefits from the industrial spillover and economic radiation from its neighboring metropolises, further boosting its own growth and development. Looking for a unique travel experience in China? With Glopen, you don't just visit places, you immerse yourself in China's innovation and culture through our premium tours. In Shanghai and Shenzhen, experience cutting-edge technology like self-driving cars and drone deliveries. In Beijing, slow down with hands-on calligraphy and traditional Chinese painting. And go beyond traditional sightseeing with exclusive visits to leading Chinese companies, hearing directly from inspiring entrepreneurs, or network with successful businessmen. Explore our tours and book now at Glopen.com. Number 5, Guangzhou. Guangzhou, with a GDP higher than Czech Republic, is one of China's oldest trading centers, but it's changing fast. Known for its strong manufacturing sector, Guangzhou is now shifting towards smart manufacturing, digital economy, and biopharma. It's home to automotive giant GAC Group and sees major growth in aerospace and drone production. Even though traditional automotive production has dropped by 18.2% in 2024, Guangzhou's aerospace sector has jumped by 16.3%, and drone production has exploded by 2.9 times. Once it finishes this transformation, Guangzhou could easily push back into the top 4. Number 4. Chongqing. Chongqing is China's southwest economic leader. Its GDP surpasses that of Denmark. Its automotive industry is massive, with companies like Chang'an Auto and Lifan leading the charge. Chongqing's new energy vehicle production has exploded, with over 1 million units made last year. With its strategic position in the Western Land-Sea New Passage and over 30 million population, it's a key player in the Chengdu-Chongqing economic zone, and is working with Chengdu to drive the development across the country. Number 3. Shenzhen. Shenzhen, the pioneering city that spearheaded China's reform and opening up since 1978, has transformed from a small fishing village into a global tech metropolis. With a GDP nearly the same as Austria's, Shenzhen has become China's tech capital. Home to global names like Huawei, Tencent, BYD, and DJI, Shenzhen is the epicenter of 5G technology, AI, and biomedicine. It leads the country in international patent applications and continues to attract young talent with an average age of just 32 years old. This city is all about innovation, and its fast-paced growth is setting the bar for China's high-tech industries. Number 2. Beijing. Beijing, the capital and political heart of China, has an economy bigger than Argentina's. It's the headquarters of China's biggest state-owned enterprises like State Grid and Sinopec. But it's also home to tech giants like ByteDance, Baidu, and JD.com. With this powerful synergy of governance, capital, and innovation, Beijing continues to hold firmly onto its position as the nation's second-ranked economic powerhouse. Number 1. Shanghai. And finally, the number 1 city, Shanghai, the star of China's economy. Shanghai's total output exceeds Belgium's GDP and hosts major Chinese firms like China Baowu Steel, SAIC Motors, Bank of Communications, and Costco Shipping. It's also the home of Tesla's Gigafactory, which will have a planned capacity of 2 million units per year after expansion. As China's financial center, Shanghai is home to the highest concentration of multinational companies' regional headquarters, making it the largest regional headquarters hub in the country. The Shanghai Stock Exchange is the 3rd largest stock market in the world by market capitalization, and Shanghai Port has been the busiest port in terms of container. And Shanghai Port has been the world's busiest port in terms of container throughput for 12 consecutive years. Additionally, Shanghai ranks as the 3rd largest international shipping hub. The city is truly the heartbeat of China's economy. Now, these 10 cities are like 10 economic clusters, their combined wealth surpassing many countries around the world. From Beijing's state-owned giants to Shenzhen's cutting-edge tech firms, from Shanghai's financial strength to Hangzhou's e-commerce dominance, these cities are driving China's dynamic economy. They're not just wealth creators, they are platforms where dreams are made. You might not know all of these cities, but you are really invited to visit these cities in person so that you can truly feel the rapid pace of developments in China. That's it for our video today. Feel free to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to follow up our future videos. Thank you so much for watching, and see you in our next video.